Hey guys, welcome to Team Nightside's channel. This is Andrew again, coming at you with updated Gadget profile. I've gone to locals the past 2 weeks, and I mean, it's only 4 times, but I went undefeated. I played against Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Metal Foes, Psyframes, a bunch of random stuff, but whatever. I've edited the deck since my last video, quite a bit actually. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is anti-meta gadgets for the September 2016 ban list. Still playing 3 gold, still playing 3 silver. These are your they're your float engine. When they die by battle card effect, sent to the grave, summon a machine from the deck. I'm playing 3 and 3. People have been telling me to play 2 and 2, but it's been working out pretty well. I enjoy opening multiples. The gadgets are still playing in 2s. 3 green, 3 red, 3 yellow. That keeps your hand advantage up. We're playing 2/10 goldfish still. I thought about playing 3. I tried it again at 3, and again it started to clog, so I cut it back to 2. And I wasn't seeing it enough at 1, so 2 I think is the supreme number for the deck. I'm playing 2 Maxis. Again, since it is at 2, I can only play 2 now. I would play 3 over the next card, but hey, it works out. 2 Maxis, it's good against Blue Eyes, because Blue Eyes is like the best deck in the game right now. The next card, Fossil Dyna. This card single-handedly won me a game, or won me the match against Metal Foe, because I opened up, because I boarded in Thunder King, and I went Thunder King, Dyna by turn 2, and I had a bunch of back row, and he couldn't do anything about it. So, Dyna's pretty solid. It's a good opening play against Blue Eyes, too. They can't really get around it, because they can't summon all ties. Update to the spells. I've made MST go to 3, because Pendulum still exists, and back row is also a thing now. I'm playing 2 Dark Holes and the Regeki. It's a board wipe. Dark Hole actually works in my favor because I can blow up my gadgets and get summons off them. I'm playing 1 Twin Twister, more back row hate, the 1 Instant Fusion for Nodin, the Upstart Goblin to draw a card, and 1 Book of Moon to disrupt plays. This ends up working against Blue Eyes pretty well because you can book their big monsters down, they can't do anything about it. Onto the traps, I'm playing 3 Quaking Mirror Force. So many people have been complaining about how annoying this card is because they can't flip their stuff back up, and bumping it to 3 was probably the best thing I've ever done in my life. In lieu of playing strikes, I'm playing Fiendish Chains because I don't have strikes. I have all the intention to get them soon. Once people at our shop start buying the Megaton again. But until then, Fiendish Chains putting in work. Still playing 2 Floodgates. One of the best trap holes in the game. I would like to bump it to 3, to be honest. I would probably play 3 and 2 strikes. On to traps, we're still playing Warning, we're still playing Bottomless, Torrential, Vanities, and we're playing 1 Mirror Force. This 1 Mirror Force is just to punish people who overextend. They're like, oh, you've used all your Mirror Forces, now I'm going to swing for game. Mirror Force. Onto the side deck, I'm playing 2 Thunder Kings since this beauty got bumped up to 2. I'm really happy about that. It stops all the metal flows searching and whatnot. Veilers, this is for Monarchs, this is for anything that's like they have to use their effects on summon. It's good against Dark Magician, actually. And it can be good against Blue Eyes if you play it right. DD Crow, Banish Pantheism, Banish Gospel. It's my favorite side deck card right now. It's won me a lot of Blue Eyes games, getting rid of their key cards. On the spells on the side, I'm playing 2 Twin Twisters to round out the spell and trap hate. People are telling me to play Archfiend Eccentric, and I don't like that, so I'm not going to do it. I'm playing 1 D-Fissure, because that doesn't hurt me. I'm also playing 2 Shadowmere, because BA is still live, PK Fire is still live, even with 1 Beatrice. Dante hasn't died, and I'm still mad about that. Somebody went to Konami, and they're like, Dante to 1, that's not how you spell Beatrice. But yeah, Dante's still at 3, He's still putting in a crap ton of work, and I hate him to death. So 2 Shadow Mirror. That also helps against Dark Magician since they're gaining popularity. Iron Wall, Cosmo are still a thing for some ungodly reason. They thought only to hit Dark Destroyer and E-Tele, which didn't really do anything. And the last 2 are Rafflesia targets, Time Space. People tell me to play Pendulum Hole, and I'm like, I can't search those, I can't mill them to Grave with Rafflesia, so they're not good, and I can afford to pay life points to send 2 or 3 cards back to the deck. That rounds out the side deck. Onto the extra deck. It hasn't really changed much. I've just put in what I needed. The 2 Gigants, this gives you searches. Utopia and Lightning. Clutch against Blue Eyes. Clutch against Cosmo. Rafflesia, the best opening Xyz in this deck. Castell, remove problems. Dweller, shut off grave effects. Giant Hand is good against the Rogue match. Emerald, because you need to recycle your stuff. Rebellion, so you can get over what I've been seeing people start to play at my locals, is that that Tyrant Dragon thing that has 3,500 attack. So this gets over it. Roach is still clutch against Blue Eyes. Cowboy for game is still relevant. I've been doing it all week. I've been doing it all month, actually. Delteros, so you can have summon protection and popping. Ouroboros, another card to banish stuff in the graveyard. It's actually really good, and the one noted for instant fusion. And that'll do it for gadgets, guys. As far as my record goes, my locals aren't that big, but I mean, when you play them and you consistently top 3 to 4 weeks in a row with essentially the same deck, and people know that you're going to play it, I'm still convinced that Gadgets is probably one of the top 10 budget decks in the format. Anyway, guys, this is Andrew on Team Nightside, signing out.